Well, the United States launched strikes on 3 Iranian nuclear facilities. President Trump announced the strikes Saturday night, calling them a, quote, spectacular military success.
Iranian state media, meanwhile, is denying that, and there are already reports of Iranian strikes on Israel so far this morning. Zinnia Maldonado joining us now live here in studio with the strikes and local reactions. Zinnia.
Well, Doug and Elaine, at top of mind for many is monitoring this situation as it moves forward. Here at home, the NYPD says it is tracking the situation unfolding, and out of an abundance of caution, the department will be deploying additional resources to religious, cultural, and diplomatic sites across New York City. Meanwhile, President Trump calling yesterday's move, quote, an historic moment for the United States. President Donald Trump confirming that the U.S. military launched airstrikes on 3 Iranian nuclear facilities. Trump called it a precise strike and said all American aircraft returned unharmed.
Tonight, I can report to the world that the strikes were a spectacular military success.
Experts say the move, which marks the first direct U.S. strike on Iranian soil, was designed to destroy deeply buried targets.
So the United States deployed the B-2 bombers. They dropped they're capable of carrying, each one of the bombers are capable of carrying 2 of these MOPs, the massive ordnance penetrators. And he said that they dropped their ordnance on sites. He said 3 sites, Fordow, Natanz, and Esfahan, all key components in the nuclear weapon production.
Defense sources tell CBS News Israel was given a heads up before the strikes and that President Trump spoke with Prime Minister Netanyahu afterward. This comes after Trump said he'd give Iran 2 weeks to make a decision. President Trump came to the decision to go ahead and pull the trigger at this time because the Iranians were no longer going to be willing to engage in the negotiation. Experts caution it's too early to know whether the strike fully destroyed its targets.
Likely there will be a need for a reattack. It certainly could have damaged, but probably did not destroy the facility. So we'll just have to wait and see when that information comes into the president.
Defense sources tell CBS News the U.S. reached out to Iran diplomatically, stressing that these strikes are the only ones planned and that regime change is not the objective. But experts warn the strikes could prompt retaliation. And Trump posting on his social media platform yesterday, quote, any retaliation by Iran against the United States of America will be met with force far greater than what was witnessed tonight. Doug and Elaine.
Zinnia Maldonado, thank you. And do stay with CBS News New York for the very latest on all of this. We'll keep you updated all morning long on the air. Obviously, you can get updates as well anytime on the CBS News app.